I just don't understand why you need to use 1,000 words when 50 will do. That's the fucking deal, right? You get one person that can take 7 minutes to explain something to someone that another person can do it in 30 seconds. That's the point of script and dialogue.
You know, the vendor turns around and says, "Oh, you know, it's in the best street in the area. Why should we advertise?" Yeah, look, you know, I understand that you are in a great street, but I do want to remind you that you are on the market in competition, not in isolation. And at the moment, out of 30 properties in the market at any one time, 17 are being sold. And the question you've got to make is, do you want to be one of the 17 that gets sold or one of the 13 that gets stuck? And by the way, you know the $3,000 marketing that you're concerned about? Our auctioneer doesn't take bids less than $10,000. You'll get your marketing back in one bid. Learn the dialogue, make it yours, and don't sound like a robot. I've got to tell you, I'm obsessed with saying the right stuff. Like, have you ever had a situation where a vendor turns around and says to you, you get an offer in the first week, and it's a top offer, and the owner won't accept it? Hands up if that's ever happened. And what's the vendor normally say to you? Too early. I've just come on the market. I just think, Mr. and Mrs. Vendor, I hear what you're saying, but it's not how long you've been on the market, it's how long the buyer has been in the market. Get very good at learning the words. Now, my biggest issue, of course, with scripts and dialogues is a lot of people have actually heard them, they're aware of them, but they're actually too scared to actually say them. Why? Because everyone's so fucking in love with their presentation. And it's uncomfortable, 100%. If you go out tonight a listing presentation, I know that it's very uncomfortable for you to sit in front of a vendor and say, Mr. and Mrs., because you're actually trying something new. And that, of course, is the biggest problem with training courses. The biggest problem with training courses, and I've got to tell you, and that's why I have never, ever left my commercial world, because I know one of the issues with training courses is this. I fucking know it. You fucking know it. You go to a 2-3 day training course, right? You pick up all these things, scripts, dialogues, languages, you draw up triangles, you get this book, this and that. And the truth of the matter is that there's a high likelihood that in 7 days' time, you're actually doing exactly what you were doing before the training course. Hands up if you can relate to that question. Okay? Now, the reason why that shit happens is this. It's really simple. Because people hate the uncomfortable feeling of doing something that's different to what they're doing. And I'm going to tell you right here, right now, embrace temporary incompetence. It is, in fact, the thing that's most awkward. It is, in fact, the thing that's most uncomfortable. But I'm going to tell you straight here, right now, that all the good shit in your life happens outside of your comfort zone. And the minute you embrace that temporary awkward feeling, and I'm telling you straight, if you ever feel nervous and awkward, a little bit excited, do that thing. That is the thing to do. I'm so excited to let you know we're releasing 80 day passes to $1 Million Agent Bootcamp 2017 on September the 26th. It's going to include 10 TED-style talks from 10 unique agents. $1 Million Agent Bootcamp, it's about transformation. It's about going from stuck to unstuck. It's about delivering an unstoppable listing presentation. It's about knowing exactly what to say and when to say it. It's about having checklists to create the perfect system. It's about actually having a formula that works each and every time. Transformation has happened at the event. If you weren't able to join us, make sure you claim your spot at the next event.